Hello, welcome back to our daily videos. My name is Sarah. Today we are looking at the end of Luke 24, verse 36 to 53. Now we've seen over the last couple of days, over the last few chapters, the kind of story of Jesus after his resurrection from the dead. And he's been doing some pretty funky stuff. So he's been appearing to some disciples and they haven't been able to recognize him. And then he's kind of revealing himself as he's breaking bread. He's kind of appearing places and disappearing places. And so this last little bit of Luke's gospel is a really important part of the story, because what's happening here is that Luke, as he tells his story, is making it really clear that Jesus and his resurrection is not just a spiritual thing. So when Jesus has come back from the dead, it's not like he's some ghost that's kind of floating in and out of walls and what have you, and appearing and disappearing and can kind of look different to how he looked before. He's actually appearing to the disciples in a physical way, in a physical body, in a human body. And so he kind of goes about describing this encounter that Jesus has with his disciples, where he shows them something really physical about his risen body. So he shows them the scars that he has in his hands and his feet and his side, and he asks them for something to eat. And Luke even says that the disciples, they're amazed and they're a bit frightened because they think they're seeing a ghost. But I wonder whether, as kind of Jesus ate that meal with them, whether it began to dawn on them, this has really happened. Jesus has come back from the dead in physical form, in a physical human body. And whilst his resurrection body is different in some ways, it's still very much like a human body as well. He needs to eat. He's still got the same wounds and scars that he has before. Luke is showing in this part of his account of Jesus' life and death and resurrection that what happens with this group of disciples is not some kind of group hallucination. It's not just a spiritual vision that they have of Jesus. Jesus has really risen from the dead. And that today is something to celebrate. Jesus has arisen from the dead. And Jesus goes on to begin to give this invitation and this command to his followers to go out and be witnesses to this good news all across the world. But first he says to them, wait in Jerusalem for the gift that my Father has promised. And the gift that has been promised is the gift of the Holy Spirit. And this is a gift that is promised to all of Jesus' followers throughout the world and throughout time. And so even today, as you sit wherever you are, maybe you're driving in a car or you're walking or you're sat in your home or your workplace, even today, Jesus says, here is the gift that my Father has promised, the gift of the Holy Spirit, which will equip you and empower you to share this good news of the risen Jesus with those who you meet. So as you finish this video, I just encourage you to just take a few seconds, a few moments to just ask God to fill you again with the Holy Spirit, that you might be equipped and empowered to share this good news with those that you meet today. Have a great day.